I see you, I see you. Oh my goodness, Ching. What are you doing? Hold on, that's grass. You don't want to look at it. What's going on? What is going on? Alright. By the way, this motherfucker bitch ass drink, that's my dog. This obese ass dog. I just got done doing something all yard work and he's licking my shirt that has dirt on it. That's not I mean you've ate worse. You've ate like cat shit and God knows what else. Go to the customer fight. I don't give a damn. Alright, so as the title says, FNAF is coming to DBD. If you haven't seen the announcement, it was one of like the things that like like what was it, 10 days I think of different announcements and stuff like that to celebrate Five Nights at Freddy's 10-year anniversary. One of those, I think one of like Scott Cawthon's like 4 Twitter accounts tweeted out that that Dead by Daylight was having a Five Nights at Freddy's collab, and that collab would be releasing summer of 2025. So that means a whole year from now, because right now it's August. I would have liked to have it sooner, but that means we can estimate roughly a year, because August is the last month of summer, as far as most of us are around the world are considered. So yeah, that means it could come out May, June, July, or August. So we could potentially get it really early, summer-wise, and have it be like an 8-month, 9-month wait from now, or it could be a full year. Which, I mean, that's not that bad, relatively speaking, when you think about the fact that we thought that we would never get it. So when you look at 1 year versus infinity, you can't complain that much, let's be real. However, though, DBD might be one of the only Five Nights at Freddy's collaborations, because Scott Cawthon also said in an interview with like this one creator, Daco, that he is very, very serious about his brand brand preservation. So like he doesn't want to put FNAF in a situation that doesn't honor FNAF. So he's not going to do a collab with Fortnite. He is not going to do a collab with Stumble Guys, like what people thought. That doesn't represent the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise, the lore, or anything like that. And that's also a good talking point for the rest of this conversation. Now I'm just going to show my perks and then, start loading into a match so you're not just sitting here as I'm, talking about it. Let me go to my loadout. I main the Alien right now. I've tried other people like the Legion, Michael Myers, and them. But the one that really sticks with me at this current moment is the Alien. The Alien's just solid. The only thing that can really fuck up the Alien is looping. Like just getting looped and like flashlights and dear God, it's rough. But this is my main sort of loadout. Got Eruption. So, I mean, I have a lot of... Stop it. Damn, okay. Damn, okay, chill. I just have all these perks. Eruption, Gen Control, Gen Control, Gen Control, Gen Control. That's what I do. Let's see. Doesn't there... I'm tripping on it. Loadout. How do I swap to... Oh, there we go. I couldn't see. It was so dark I couldn't see these. Let's see. My other loadout is like a mix of offense and defense, protecting the gens and also, trying to hunt down people healing. And my last perk is purely aggressive. I mean, my last loadout is purely aggressive. I'm going to try to probably revamp the second one and have like acidic blood, but I haven't worked on that yet. Maybe I'll work on that during the stream. I don't know. The stream might only be 1 or 2 games long anyways. I just want to talk about Springtrap. So here's my perks. I'm loading in. I'm assuming that any of you watching this might know a little bit about DBD. You know what I'm saying? If you found my stream, you probably know a little bit about DBD. So I don't need to go over everything. And if you don't, you just watch. Okay? Anyways, so I think the killer is 100% going to be Springtrap. Because, again, Scott Cawthon really is about his brand preservation. And all the other animatronics, the OG4, Golden Freddy, the toy. I don't remember much about the toy animatronics. I really don't. Like, what was there? Like, I don't think there was. Was there another set of kids that got murdered, or was it just like what I saw in like a fan animation one time from like way back in the day, where it was like, uh, they literally just got hostile with you because they thought you were an intruder, type shit. Because it was nighttime and they thought you were an intruder, so they attacked you. Is that why? I don't know. I really don't know. But you know, the OG4, the toy animatronics, the nightmare animatronics are supposedly not even real. It was just like, you know, an imagination. So with all those guys kind of out of the game, the only one that really makes sense is Springtrap. He is the villain that caused the whole damn thing. And, you know, the other ones, the only reason that the kids that are in the OG4 animatronics kill anybody is because they're trying to hunt down the person who killed them. You know what I'm saying? So that doesn't really fit in tune with how a killer works in this game. But, you know, William Afton, Springtrap, fits into that role perfectly. I don't think they're going to overcomplicate it. Now, the only thing is that Springtrap would be a pretty basic killer from my understanding. So I also liked that, like, what came out like 3 or 4 years ago, that like fan animation of how Springtrap would work in Dead by Daylight, and I really like that because it really took all that you can give Springtrap. You know, it's not like we've had any more crazy Springtrap lore to come out. Like, yeah, there was Security Breach, but like that's a whole new William Afton and a whole new body. I think, you know, it's like. And then did he even get any new powers? I don't think so. It was just he just got brought back to life. That was the premise, I think. So yeah. But in that fan animation they gave him like a phantom mode that I think made him walk faster, and he got a lunge attack when attacking out of it. So think of it as like the Wraith when he goes invisible and he goes faster, and then after he becomes uninvisible, he gets like a lunge boost to his attack. Something like that, but you can actually attack out of the thing. So like you can follow someone while in phantom mode and like and attack while in it, and then it would lunge farther and smack somebody. I think that's how that worked. You know, something like that. But he feel like he's gonna be pretty basic. You know, I'm okay with that though. I'm okay with a basic killer. You know what I'm saying? If they're gonna keep him basic, I would like him to be kind of like a powerhouse. You know, because the whole thing with William Afton is he just keeps. Oh, excuse me. He just keeps on trucking. Like he just keeps going. He got put in the fucking Springlock suit, kept on going. He got fucking burnt alive, kept on going. You know what I'm saying? Like he just keeps coming back. He's like a cockroach. So how they might implement that, like, I feel like it's gonna be like the Alien, like I'm playing right now, where like there's a way to stop him. There's a way to put a stop to him, but he keeps coming back. And what I think they could do is make him like a over around, like really like kind of OP killer. Where what do they got? Med kits? I'm not worried about that. Really like OP killer where he could break pallets faster, like Nemesis. He might walk. He's maybe he's pretty fast. You know. You know, like he's basic, but his stats are buffed, essentially. Everything he does is faster. He's just like that. But there could be an item around the map. Maybe, for the first thing that comes to my mind is like a spray bottle. You just pick up like a spray bottle, and then if he gets close to you, you could like spritz him with the spray bottle, and the moisture will cause his spring locks to act up, and that will like cause him to like, you know, the spring locks are moving and doing weird shit. So like and then like he starts shaking and falls on the floor and stays like that for a good like 3 to 5 seconds. You know what I'm saying? Of just, you know what I'm saying? Just freaking out. Oh, I forgot to get rid of this. Damn, I wanted to play on a different map, but it's fine. You know, like something like that. so where he's kind of like a juggernaut, but there is a hard way to counter him with like a spray bottle or something to activate his spring locks. Um, he could also be like a Myers type where he has like different stages to his powers. You know, Michael Myers in stage 1 is pretty dookie butt. Michael Myers in stage 2 is pretty decent. Stage 3 only lasts for a limited time, but he can one tap people. And if you have like the living tombstone, you can just pick people up and just mori them just cause, you know. So they could kind of go that route with Springtrap. There's so many routes they can go with him that it's like it's really hard to just pick one. Another route that I was thinking they could do is if they don't want to, because from my knowledge, like after watching the movie, and just my general knowledge, I think doesn't Springtrap have some control, like, or influence over the spirits of the kids? Because if he does, they're in the basement. Oh, I didn't know there were stairs here. Damn, I got mixed. Let her go. Set up some eruption. I'm gonna go back to the basement. Don't worry, I'll get back to that thought. I haven't forgot. Eruption. Nice. That's okay though. Let that up on there. Wow, I'm ass with this thing. This is the alien's weakness right here. Bloodlust. Oh, I really thought that was going to be the pallet stone. I really don't got time for this. Man. Go ahead and get this. Oh, I can't get it. Okay. Oh, what's up, bro? Link, calm your ass down. She went over here. Oh, I thought I would juke her right there. Ooh. Damn. Oh, I didn't even see. Damn. Again? I'm so sick of this, bro. I'm just trying to be locked in, bro. I want to get one of these guys. I'm so done with this, bro. No. I gotta get back to the way I was before. Damn, thought I would catch her lacking. Do it. Damn, they trolling me, bro. Playing as the killer is rough. Nah, you're going down. It's up for you. Bitch, I don't give a fuck about your dumb ass. What? Nah, you're done for. If everyone else gets out, it's okay. Because you're not gonna make it. Got his ass. You're not going nowhere. Is there a thing? Oh, yeah. They're gonna come back for their home, girl. Yup. Get away. My food. Get your ass on. No. Get away. Get away from my food. Get away. She's mine. She's mine. Come here. No. This can't happen to me. No. Oh, yeah, 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 Man, fuck you. Yeah. Yup. Yup. Now it's your turn. The other two better go. Yup, the other two better leave. Yup, who wants it? Yup, I'm gonna be that guy. Oh wait, no, I can't. There's that timer. Damn, I tried. Damn. GG's. But yeah, anyways, to finish what I was saying, like 15 minutes ago, so if Afton has some influence over the souls of those kids that are in the 4 main animatronics, he could be like the killer, like the Knight, where where he has, you know, like those multiple people he can set up to do certain things. Like he could have Foxy, who has like his sprint charge with his hook, you know, where he sends Foxy on one direction. Foxy runs super duper fast and either jumps at someone or just hits him with the hook, you know. I was thinking Freddy could be like the camp character, where like maybe he could put Freddy next to a generator or next to a totem or something that's valuable, or even an exit gate, you know, and Freddy could sit there like twisting his head back and forth, you know, making weird noises and singing his like lullaby song or whatever that he sings when the power goes out in like FNAF 1. He just sits there, flashing eyeballs, moving his head, and singing that song. And anyone who gets within like a certain radius of him, like the night people, he'll do like his jump scare noise and dead sprint at them. You know what I'm saying? So instead of like he could be like a more powerful knight, essentially, you know. And then with Bonnie, maybe Bonnie could be the brute guy, where like he sends Bonnie to like charge through a pallet. Because Bonnie in a lot of games is like he just punches shit, Like in the Joy Creation demo, he punches your cameras out. Bonnie's just been that type of guy to just brute force things. I don't see why he couldn't do it in this game. And Chica, now Chica's the one that gets me confused. Like, what would Chica do? What would Chica do, man? I don't know. I got no clue on what Chica would do. Man. I don't know. I don't. Chica. What else? What else could she do in this game? I mean, Chica has like her cupcake mechanic. What could her cupcakes do? What could her cupcakes even do? I don't know. I don't. Oh, maybe like he could summon Chica, and Chica has her cupcakes that might sit on windowsills. But like only within an area, like a radius, when he activates it. So like Chica could just stand there holding like a plate to symbolize that it's activated, but any windows within a X amount of radius have a cupcake on them with like, you know, the razor sharp teeth. So if you try to vault, it gets stuck to you and maybe it damages you. Or if it stays on you long enough, it damages you. You know, maybe it's too broken where just vaulting the window with the cupcake would instantly damage you and possibly put you in the dying state if you're already injured. But if Chica's standing within the center of that radius, maybe it's like if you jump through, they're gonna bite you and give you like the bleeding effect, but they're not gonna injure you. But if you wait too long, they will injure you, and then there's going to be bleeding. So it's like if you take too long, you will go from to the injured and then right to the dying state right after that. But if you do it quick, where you go to Chica and return the cupcake to the plate, you won't even be injured at all, and the bleeding will go away. That could be a cool balancing mechanic, you know? You gotta go find Chica and return the cupcake or else you're fucked. But if you return the cupcake, you're good. And that's a good way to also discourage jumping through windows. So that way, you know, Springtrap with his axe could get you. So, you know, that's pretty cool. But, like, that would make him a very broken killer. Like, assuming that he's just, like, there's him with his axe or whatever his murder weapon was, a knife or whatever. Knife, axe, what doesn't matter. And you would have Foxy be a straight charge ahead. Frickin' Bonnie be able to break through pallets. Freddy to like camp something. And whatchamacallit, Chica to do like windows. The only way that, you know, it would be even more balanced is if he had cooldowns. Like if he could if Springtrap could only call upon one at a time, that would be kind of that would make him a weaker killer. I think that would be more balanced. Do you know what I'm saying? But then we should make each individual of those animatronics stronger, because you know we don't want to just replace the Knight. You know what I'm saying? But the Knight can like teleport between his guys. Springtrap wouldn't be able to do that. The Knight I think can use multiple at the same time. And teleport to them whenever he wants. Springtrap wouldn't be able to do that. So, in order to make him like similar to the Knight but different, they can make him where Freddy lasts longer than the Knight has his guard last longer, or maybe Freddy just has a bigger radius, or you know, or stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. And I don't think the Knight has any built-in window protection. Like maybe one of the Knights can follow you if you jump a window. Maybe. I'm not positive though. But yeah, those are some ideas I have. I'm gonna let my dog out in my room because he wants to go, and I'll be right back. Alright. I think I'll just play one more game. But I do want to fix up this loadout first. This loadout right here. I want to make one with the acid blood. Because the acid blood would make me less fearful of those pallets. You know what I'm saying? Those pallets are a problem. That one's not really a big deal. Ah, I see. Fuck it, we've all. So since we're making a build around acid blood, what is deep wound? We'll put in surviving the dying state unless it is mended before the time runs out. Okay. While they facilitate team communication, the constant chatter made the crew easier to track. Well, I do want to attack from the tunnels. That would help me with that. But I mean, meh. You know what else? I think the no. Yeah, because we want to increase their time to heal, and then we put them in deep wound. What does this one do? Hemorrhage. Ah. Lifted skin. So there's a lot we could do here. What's this one? Okay. That might be okay, but nah. I'm gonna worry about the add-ons in a minute. I think I need to worry about these perks. Mindbreaker, wait, what? Oh, it used to be called Fearmonger? I'm exhausted, okay. Nice. Knockout. I mean, I don't need knockout. So I need two. Who's this? Xenomorph came to DBD. Man, I'd have to say 4 to 6 months ago. 4 to 6 months ago. Xenomorph is pretty fun. I will say that. Xenomorph is my main for a reason. He's fun. I'll play another match here in a second. I'm just building out my second perk thing right here. Because I got cooked last match, but it's okay. I was talking about the Springtrap coming to DBD. Springtrap will be here next summer. So summer of 2025, we'll get Springtrap from Five Nights at Freddy's. No, they didn't specifically say Springtrap. There's going to be a Five Nights at Freddy's collab. That's all that's been confirmed. And then the date of summer 2025. But if you narrow down who the killer would actually be based on the game and how Scott Cawthon approaches his franchise, it is 100%, in my mind, going to be Springtrap. Because he's the only one that's actually just a straight up murderer. You know, the animatronics do kill people, but they only kill people trying to kill Afton. You know, they kill people because they think that you might be the person who killed them. And Scott Cawthon is very big about protecting his franchise and how people that he collabs with need to respect its lore and stuff like that. That's why Five Nights at Freddy's will never come to, like, you know, Minecraft or Fortnite or anything like that, because it doesn't suit the franchise well. But yeah, man, I'm just here trying to build a devious perk set so I can actually destroy these guys. Iron Grasp, I mean, it's good. It's okay. Expose, Knockout. What was this one? Using a pallet. Fucker. What's your obsession? Okay. Pallet or locker becomes your obsession. Nah, Pop Goes the Weasel's pretty good after hooking and survival. Well, I'm gonna put both of my gem perks over here. That's number one. I gotta stay organized. Where was it? Pop Goes the Weasel? Where is it at? Hooking survival and sharing gems instantly reduces 20% of its current progress. Damn! Yeah, we need that. And then Eruption after kicking a generator to its dying state. Yep. These two together are going to go crazy. And then this one will stop them from seeing things on the generator, from seeing auras, and their perks won't activate for a couple seconds if I catch up to them. No longer 5% haste for 10 seconds. I think that's okay, because Bloodlust takes too long. I was looping around chasing this guy for so long, and I only got Bloodlust 1. Unless they change how Bloodlust works, I have not played this game in like 4 to 5 months. Okay, I'm lying. I've played it like on and off for 4 to 5 months, but I haven't been on this game playing day to day for like 4 to 5 months. So I don't know if they changed it or not to where you just get Bloodlust and that's it. But it used to have 3 stages, and if it took that long to get stage 1 Bloodlust, I don't think I need it, man. I need the speed. But at the same time, I think there's better perks. Sloppy Butcher. Ooh. I could just put Sloppy Butcher and then have a different add-on. No, wait. No. I have this and this, because this is only for tail attacks. This is for basic attacks. But then I would need another perk. Oh. But these two are my gen control. Damn, I guess I gotta get rid of Mindbreaker, you know? Because I'm thinking I need Nurse's Calling. Nurse's Calling would help a lot. What's this one? Open a locker. Oh! That one's a good one. I forgot about that. Then I have this one from the Vecna that I bought. Oh, I didn't buy Vecna, I just got it off the Shrine of Secrets. What's this one? Yeah, I mean... No, I'm looking for the nurse one. Nurse's Calling. Nurse's Calling is going to help a lot. Boom. So then if I have these two, they're going to be constantly trying to heal. Especially if they're injured and then they try to pallet stun me. They're really going to need to heal. I'll be able to see them healing. And this is my gen control. I think that's a solid build right there. I think that's a solid build. Putrid Oak, already up. Do I really want to go for Mori's? Nah, because, again, it's been months since I played. I need to warm up. Although, do I want to go to my home turf for the last game of the stream? I'll go to my home turf. Why not? So, yeah, man, Springtrap could be really cool. He's either going to be basic or he's going to be complicated, which, I mean, I guess it goes for every killer ever. They're either going to be basic or they're going to be complicated. But I feel like either he's gonna be like a trapper type of character where he has his basic attack and then like an ability, or he's gonna be more like the knight where himself is just a dude in a suit with an axe, but he'll have some control over the four OG animatronics, having them each do their own thing like the knight. That's my predictions. But one thing I did see that people were debating is which Springtrap would it be? Would it be the one from the movies? Would it be the one from the third game? Personally, personally, if they're gonna go the route of Springtrap, which I believe they are, and they're not gonna go the route of making like the other four OG animatronics skins. If they're not gonna make them skins, then a skin they could do is either have, if they're gonna go with like Five Nights at Freddy's 3 Springtrap, they could have a skin for movie Springtrap where the suit is more in shape, or they could do vice versa. Vice versa. Just give us the option. Because look, Five Nights at Freddy's is one of the most hyped collabs this game will see for a long while. So, if you want to throw skins at us, I will buy them. Now, will I buy all of them? No. The only skin I'd want is, Five Nights at Freddy's 3 Springtrap. And if they add the original 4... Yeah, the third one would be pretty nice. The third one would be pretty nice. Because he's all burnt, after the third game is the fire. But, he's full of holes, he's nasty looking. The only thing I didn't like about the third game, that I've seen a lot of fan games and stuff do, is they show more of the human, the decomposing body inside of the suit. So, like, in fan games, like, he'll jump scare you, but, like, you'll see, like, his actual face in the mask. Whereas in the original game, it was a really shitty jump scare. We all know it. It was garbage, but, he was working on these games. Scott Cawthon was working on these games by himself. And I remember being in 4th grade. There was the first game me and my friends were talking about that was already out. But in 4th grade, the second and the third game came out in 1 year. And they were only like 3 or 4 months apart? 3 or 4 months apart in the same year? Crazy time, man. Crazy time to be a Five Nights at Freddy's fan back then. So, it's not like he spent a crazy amount of time on them. But, it would be nice to kind of get a rendition, like a updated Springtrap, with Scott Cawthon's approval, though. Obviously, he's got to approve every little detail. That's who he is as a person, but... Man, who the fuck... What is that lady with the... Oh, I'm about to get cooked, aren't I? Look, I'm a decent killer, but I'm not. I don't know if I'm built like that for people that got these nice ass skins. Let me see what I got. Okay, I remember. So, I need to try to find people healing. I need to smack people. And then anytime I hook somebody, I need to go kick that generator. Alright, let's lock in. Last game of the stream. Maybe. I mean, it's not like I have a reason to stop. I get bored of games relatively quickly. I play for like an hour, 2 hours. Unless I'm playing with friends, I'm like, okay, I'm good. 6:11. I mean, I could always play another one. I just gotta be out of here by like 6:50. What kind of perks do you think you will exist? Perks. I didn't even think about perks. Man, that's the hardest part because you gotta think about how Dead by Daylight works as a game. And then a lot of the perks that were in like the fan animation that came out like 3 years ago, talking about how Springtrap would look if he was added to the game, have already been added with other killers, so I can't even go by that. Man. What perks would he have? Shoot. I'm just gonna have to spitball something that I think would be there, but it might already exist in the game. Springtrap. He needs something that He needs something to lure people. He needs something to deceive. You know, he needs something to deceive you. That's how he killed all these kids. He needs something to trick the players into making a wrong move to open them up for him to attack. What that could be, not entirely sure at the current moment, as I'm trying to chase down this dragon. Yoink! Come here. Oh, no, no, no. What are you doing? Oh, I don't care about your quest. I don't care about your quest. You thought I would care about your quest? That's ridiculous. Who do you think I am? I have an ego to feed. Get on the touch. Although you do look kind of nice, though. You of age? I can't tell these days. It's hard. Let's see. So, if he had some perk that could, like... I feel like he would need to give you an audio cue. Here, is someone running over here? Yeah! Like, you need an audio cue to make you do something, like run away. Or... this guy. Oh, I thought you were gonna throw that down. I thought you were an idiot for real. What other perks could he have? Let's see, a deception perk? Okay, dumbass. Whoa. Whoa! Whoa! You are trying really hard right now, and I respect it. I just don't give a shit. I'm gonna be completely real. Yep, now it's just... Oh, what? Okay. Break that for later. Spin around. You're gone. That's cool. Watch this. What else? Do you have any ideas, chatter? Yep, that's what I thought. That's what I thought, baby. Okay, that's gonna suck for you to try to heal later. Well, assuming that you even get away from me. Ooh. That's fine. Can I mark that? No, I can't. Ooh. Oh, I missed. That's okay. I'm not chasing after you. I'm gonna go for your generator. Oh, well, you just happened to come this way, you dumbass. Alright. I don't know, honestly. Yeah, I don't blame you. It's a hard decision, because, like, you gotta think about all the stuff. Like, all the mechanics that are in Dead by Daylight. And then it's like, damn, what would they add? You know? Alright, I'm gonna let that girl go. Fuck you. And I'm taking this. Cool. Get eruption on that. I wonder, will she come back if I just clean hunt? Nah. I need to go check things. I'd say my next best guess, outside of an audio lore to make you make a mistake. Word? No shot. Okay. Oh, well. That worked. I mean, you could try to loop it all you want. Oh, imagine. I really want this lady gone. Flashlights are annoying. Dang, they got 3? I thought they only had 2. That's not good. Oh, man. Let's see. I want you gone. Like, now you're annoying me. Like, I just need you to go away. Ah. You didn't commit. Damn, they're annoying me. That's okay. That's okay. I'll let you go. Hi, friend. I don't give a damn about that thing. Oh, I didn't get you with that? Unfortunate. Damn, they're only down to 1 generator now? That's wild. Unfortunate. Okay. Man, I'm getting shit on. Well, at least there's time for another game. You're running this way. Okay, you're coming up here. There you are. You are my op. I want you gone. Oh, but chasing you around here is gonna be a nightmare. I can't do that. I genuinely can't do that. Alright, generator. Got you. Kick the gen. Let's go get him. Yeah, she just dipped over here. I'm gonna walk over to this gen. Don't worry, I'll think more about the perks after this game. My mind is just not able to multitask when I'm trying to not get cooked. I heard that turret. I got hearing that turret sound just gives you PTSD as an alien main. Put out since the night. Oh man, I'll show you the killer menu after this round because they've added a lot. The night, I think the night was added like 3-some years ago. Okay, so they're working on the one over here. How do I get out of here? Where's the thing right there? Got it there, yeah! Fuck you, man. Fuck you and your grandma. Oh, you thought. Fuck you, man. Where are the exits? Over there and over there? Okay. So I know which one you're gonna try to go to. Oh, saw movement. Oh, there we go. Hola, niño. Yeah, I don't know how well this is working out for me, this new perk set. Then again, I'm not the best killer. But oh, I did not mean to do that. Well, I just sold. I thought I'd be better than this, though. Oh, damn, they just finished healing. I'm cooked. They're right to the exit. Yeah, they 99'd it. Got it there, yeah! Oh! Y'all really thought, bro. She really thought. Ah, fuck you. Oh, don't look that way. I'm coming for you! Nah. I can't see. I can't see. Oh, fuck you. Damn. I got shit to do it on. It's okay. Maybe I'll watch like some killer tutorials. I haven't been in the Entity Hungers. Man, fuck the Entity. The Entity can eat my nuts. Anyways, so let me show you that killer thing. Let's see. So, if he has one... do you watch The Boys? I have watched... Okay, no. I haven't watched The Boys, but I've seen a lot of content on it. That's how I consume media these days. I don't watch shows anymore. Or I don't watch shows, I don't watch anime anymore. I just watch people talk about it that I find interesting, and then I gather the plot and stuff from there. And I'll tell you what, The Boys is interesting. Especially the comics. The comic universe is crazy. Although I do like the show more than the comics. The show is just a lot more funny. And the actor of Homelander does really well. Actor of A-Train does really well. The actors really add a lot of personality to these characters that the comics just don't. And Black Noir was a way better character in the show than he was in the comics, I'll tell you that much. Oh man, what did you think about The Boys though? And have you seen Invincible? Invincible's my shit, bro. Invincible, I might buy the comics of Invincible because I've seen all the comics. What happens, man? Oh man, Invincible is such a god tier series. So good. But anyways, let me show you the oh man, I got PTSD from the Joy of Creation thing. Oh, I thought Chica was about to spawn. What was it? The killer menu characters. I think it goes in chronological order from how they came out. So let's see, the knight. Where was the knight at? I pass in? No. The knight. So he was added here. They added the Skull Merchant, the Singularity, Chucky, this guy, Xenomorph, Vecna. There's a new killer coming out. So they added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and an upcoming 7th. They added, so there's about to be 7 killers past the night. And they come out like every 2 months or every 3 months ish. Yeah, there's crazy shit in the boys. A lot kind of triggers me though. I guess I feel you on there. Like I mean, there's a lot of like sexual abuse. You know what I'm saying? It's not the best thing, but you know, like when Homelander killed Black Noir. Yeah, that was some bullshit. I'm not gonna lie, but you know, it's good for Homelander's character. You know, because he's really just a man baby with superpowers. You know, and it's not even really his fault, but like I don't feel bad for him in the slightest because you know he's crazy as hell. It's like, yeah, you can have a terrible backstory that made you crazy, but when you're crazy like Homelander or even like real life serial killers that have bad backstories but go crazy, it's like, yeah, it's like, who cares? And yes, they do have Chucky. Chucky's right here. Chucky, yup. Chucky was pretty hype when he got announced. Chucky was pretty hype when he got announced. He's actually the only killer that you can play in third person. Chucky is a 3D, a third person point of view character. So it's like you're looking from his back forward, like when you're playing Fortnite or something. You know what I'm saying? And that makes him really good because you can see a lot of things that all the other killers in the game can't see, and it's really hard for you to get juked out. Like, if you're playing as any other killer, you can get juked out. Especially on console. On PC, you can kind of, like, swivel and do a whole bunch. But on console, like I'm playing, you can get shit on. But with Chucky, it's kind of hard to juke him out and make him lose sight of you. Although, I've seen a lot of dumbasses play Chucky, bro. Like, some people are just dumb as hell, boy. But, yeah. Then we got Vecna. This is Vecna. Vecna, and they did a collab with Dungeons and Dragons. Alright, bro, this dude trying to be like Shibai from Naruto. Get this guy out of here. You know, he's good. There's a lot of cool characters, a lot of cool killers out. Yeah, man. Who else? This guy? This guy is terrifying, bro. Ooh. Nasty ass motherfucker, boy. So, and then Skull Merchant. The Skull Merchant is like top 2, top 3 worst killers in the whole game. But she walks by shaking her hips, bro. Like, she got ass on her, boy. So, I mean, wish more people would play her for real. And then we got this guy. This guy is freaky. If you haven't caught up on Dead by Daylight for a long time, watch the trailer for this guy. Watch the trailer for this guy. That is the best killer trailer that has ever come out for this game. And now that you know what he looks like, go watch that trailer knowing what he looks like, and it makes it even more fucked up. So yeah. Yeah, man. Oh, I'm just excited. And like, of course, there's going to be a lot of other killers to come out before Springtrap or the Five Nights at Freddy's collab releases. But really, like, do we care, though? Do we care, though? Like, it depends on what original killers come out. In my opinion, in my opinion, the best original killer to come out is the Dredge. Where's he at? Right here. This guy. This is the best original killer they made. His music is good. He's freaky as hell. In all the ways that matter, this motherfucker is nasty. And he reminds me of the final boss in the Easter egg from Call of Duty World War II Zombies. He reminds me of that. Yeah, and the way like he can teleport through lockers. I'm pretty sure I think I have like a. It's not a very vivid memory these days, but I think when this guy first came out, I think he teleported into my locker while I was in it, and that freaked me out. But maybe I'm tripping. I don't really remember it that much. I used to remember it, but now I really don't. Yeah, man. So all I'm saying is Springtrap is going to be nuts. He is going to be fucking nuts. Let's see, do I have time for one more? I might have time for one more. But damn, I got cooked last time. I don't really got time for one more. I'll just yap for another like 10 minutes and I gotta hop off. But man, oh man, what else could they add? Oh, the map. Oh no, I gotta finish talking about his perks. So if perk 1 is going to be like a audio lore, what audio lore could they do? I feel like they could do a mix of multiple. Like maybe you're fixing the generator, and even if you hit the skill check and all that, the generator will explode and show the animation of it exploding, make the sound. And for a lot of people, me included when I'm playing Survivor, if the generator explodes, I'm out of there. I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? Especially if I don't know where the killer's at. If the killer's chasing somebody, I might let it slide, you know, but if I don't know where the killer's at and that thing explodes, I'm out of there. So to show it exploding with the sound and the animation and all that, but it doesn't actually explode, could trick a good amount of people, especially maybe not in the long run, but at least in the first couple times. Woo! I also remember some vid of like people saying that it wasn't going to happen. Yeah. What? You know, I saw that, like, I was watching a lot of videos back, like, a few months ago when I was really into DBD, and a lot of people were just saying it was just because Scott Cawthon was so stingy with his licensing, you know? I haven't heard really, like, the kids and adults argument. I just heard a lot of licensing. It's like, Scott Cawthon doesn't want to give it out, and also FNAF doesn't have its own multiplayer game. FNAF doesn't have its own multiplayer game. So people were theorizing that FNAF would make its own game first, and then once they have their own game, then they might start dealing out some collaborations. But so that's why this is all rumors that came out before the second VR game. So I was praying that the second VR game would have some sort of multiplayer to justify that theory, to then be hopeful of a collab in the future, you know? But it doesn't seem like that's the case. Scott Cawthon is definitely very, very stingy. Like, I would not expect to see very many collabs at all. Dead by Daylight is probably going to be one of the very few collabs that you're going to see in the next half a decade. But Dead by Daylight is definitely a solid collaboration. The only thing I could ever think of him collaborating with might be like Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Maybe he'll collab with that, with, again, another Springtrap. He also has that goofy-ass pizzeria simulator game. So maybe for, like, Stumble Guys and Fall Guys and other goofy-ass games, maybe he'll collab like that. Like, goofy game to goofy game. Serious game to serious game. I think that's how it's gonna go. So if you ever in the future see like Fortnite or something getting a Five Nights at Freddy's collab, I would automatically assume it's gonna be like some goofy shit, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, and that's if they ever get the collabs, because again, Scott Cawthon is so determined to protect his brand and what it stands for. So I highly doubt he's even going to give out these collaborations in the first place. But if he did, it's gonna be goofy to goofy, serious to serious. At least that's how I think about it. But man, so outside of some tricks in the first perk, I think Springtrap's second perk, man, what else could he do? Something new. I feel like he would have to have a hex. Wouldn't Springtrap get a hex? Like a curse, you know what I'm saying? Because that's his whole thing, is like, he's basically a curse. He's cursed himself to live in the suit. I'm pretty sure his catchphrase, "I will always be back," is like a curse in itself. He cursed those damn kids, you know, like, I feel like he needs a hex. But what could it do? What could it do? I feel like it would be similar to the nurse's hex, where the nurse's hex requires 4 people to be affected to be at its maximum power. But I think it's going to be the opposite for Springtrap. So I think the nurses gets more powerful the more you affect people. So you have to start at like 0 and work your way up and build it up over time. So that way by like mid-game, end game, the hex is doing a lot. But I think for Springtrap it's the opposite, where at the beginning of the trial, when there are 4 survivors, like the 4 dead kids he originally murdered, it's gonna be at its strongest. Oh, what could it do? I don't know, like, what could it do? Take a drink of this canned pineapple right here. Excuse me. What hexes do we even have in the game? What hexes do we even have in the game? No one escapes death. I mean, that one fits his personality, but it's already in the game, and duh. And I don't have all the perks either. So this is not a good representation of all the ones in the game. This is what I was talking about. Yeah. So it's like for each injured, dying, or hook survivor, they get penalties, and if there's 4 injured, then they get like the max penalty on top of that. So that's what I meant by like the more people you have affected, the stronger it gets. And I think, again, Springtrap would have the opposite, because 4 kids, 4 deaths. He would be the strongest in the beginning while there's 4 alive survivors. Or maybe he wouldn't. Or maybe he wouldn't. Maybe it'd be like... maybe it would be like the nurse, where he would have to kill 3 out of 4 people, and then it would be the strongest. Obviously, if he kills the 4th person, he just wins. That's how it is for every killer. So... But that's not interesting then, because then you can never get to 4 and have the full benefit. And I don't think in the FNAF lore there was like one kid who lived and like had to be hunted by Springtrap and then killed. I'm pretty sure he lured just all 4 of them in at once, killed them all at once with like little issue, and then was just done with it. Yeah. So I don't know what exactly his hex would do, but I'm gonna stick with that. I think it would be the opposite of the nurse, where it's stronger in the beginning, and as you kill people, it wanes down. So it's like Springtrap is really scary off rip. He's probably gonna be really aggressive off rip, but the more kills he gets, or the more hooks he gets, or something, it's gonna dwindle in power. Now, what I think his last perk could do is in reference to the first kid he ever killed which I think was his partner Henry's daughter, which became the puppet, which is like the fifth quote unquote animatronic that is like the caretaker of the other four. Look, I've seen like most of the game theory videos and other videos over the years. I kind of forget what is solid canon and what's kind of just a theory. But I'm pretty sure in like the books or somewhere, William Afton kills his business partner Henry's daughter out of spite because they had like two different, or maybe his rival, or they were ex-business partners, something like that. I think they had two opposing businesses. He got real bitter at Henry, killed his daughter in the alleyway right outside of Henry's restaurant, and that became the puppet. So he could have a perk where when there's one survivor left, it activates. That would be pretty cool. Okay, but that would be overkill. That would very much be overkill. But it would be sick. It would be sick. And I'm gonna chuck a bone out there. I'm gonna say that he has hatch denial. That would be really cool. Hatch denial? I don't think they've done that before. Like, I think there's like, no, the survivors have an item that can reopen the hatch after the killer closes it. So, like, yeah, the killer can close it, but the survivor can always find it first, you know? But if he had a perk that just stopped the hatch from spawning, that would be cool. Because, I mean, think about it. Assuming that him killing Henry's daughter in that alleyway by the restaurant is canon. He's a grown-ass man trapping this little girl in a place where she has nowhere to go, and he murders her ass. You know, right? And the way to, like, put that into Dead by Daylight is one survivor's left, and the hatch is always there, because, like, bro, there'll be matches where there's, like, 5 generators left. We got cooked by the killer, right? There's still 5 or 4 generators left, but that hatch is your saving grace, your ticket out of this hell. But then there's that Springtrap perk that stops the hatch from spawning. Oh, man. Or if it doesn't outright prevent the hatch from spawning, it could delay it by like another 20 seconds or something like that, where you really gotta survive. Honestly, I don't think they need to add FNAF. I heavily disagree with you. Then again, I'm biased. I grew up with the series. It's not my most favorite thing in the world. It has definitely fallen off these days with the lore, but I did like the games growing up. I did like the memories I made with friends talking about it growing up. I do have overall positive feelings towards this series, and I do think it deserves to be in this game. Does the game need FNAF? No. Does FNAF as a series need the game? No. But when they come together, they make something great. That's called a collaboration. I think that is perfectly great, and it's overdue, because FNAF has just been sitting there with multiple successful games, books, comics, and this and that and that and this. It has just been a gold mine waiting to happen. And Dead by Daylight has also been a gold mine waiting to happen because they're not making their own games. Five Nights at Freddy's is not making their own multiplayer game. You know what I'm saying? Where multiple people can hop in and feel the fear or like feel the experience. So if they're not going to make their own game, which they still haven't done, and they're not going to do at least for the next year, because we already know the next like 3 Five Nights at Freddy's things that are coming out, then might as well collaborate with a game that will do it for you. And Dead by Daylight is by far their best option. So I disagree with your take that they don't need it. Now, I think I am about to hop off, though. If you have any final thoughts, yeah, 6:42. So to recap, the 3 perks I think people have is 1 that creates audio lures and fake scenarios Like, the generator will blow up and make noise, but no progress will be taken. It's not going to kick you off the generator. It's just meant to make your brain freak out for a split second to try to lure you away where it's not, like, towards him type stuff. His second perk could be some type of hex that gets stronger at the beginning of a match while there's more survivors. And his final perk could be hatch denial or delay. Either don't let the hatch spawn or delay it for a significant amount of time. Like an extra 20, 25 seconds. So that way he's gonna hunt your ass down like that little girl in the alleyway. And that hatch perk might be meta. But then again, we have a lot of killers that come out with these meh perks that don't really shake the meta. Dracula's perks are not going to shake the meta. So having something like hatch denial, that could actually shake the meta. And shaking the meta is not a bad thing. Change is not a bad thing. Besides, they nerf perks all the time. So, yeah, maybe it's really popular for Springtrap's life cycle, but 1 or 2 killers later, they could nerf it, And then it's not a problem anymore. Like, you'll see it every now and again, but it's not going to be as prominent as it was when Springtrap first released. It will be temporary, and it will be fun. Just like updates in any game, like seasons these days, when they come out, new seasons in Fortnite, new seasons in Apex or whatever, everything is temporary. Things get buffed and nerfed all the time. They could easily do that. So that's where I'm going to leave it. If you have any last thoughts, I know chat's delayed. I'll leave chat up for another 3 minutes while I get ready, and I'll read it before I go, and then I'll head off. So I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Thank you for listening, and have a great day. I'll see you in 3 minutes if there's any new messages. Alrighty, I'm not seeing any new messages in chat. Alright, y'all have a great day. And, yeah, man, I hope this new FNAF collab is up to the hype. Because if it doesn't live up to the hype, I'm not going to be very expecting or hype about any future collaborations. Because how do you mess this up? Now, I know that Scott Cawthon isn't really the creative director in these collaborations. He's just an overseer. He's like a manager. Everyone else creates the ideas, and he looks at it. But he doesn't have to make the idea for him to see it and judge it. We know that he's very judgmental about his franchise. He delayed the FNAF movie for a decade, So, if he can delay a movie for a movie for a decade because it doesn't fit his creative thoughts, I'm sure that he can talk to this game team and make sure that even though he's not coming up with the ideas, that he fine-tunes the ideas to what he likes. And if it still comes out to be bad, then I gotta put blame on all fronts. Scott, Scott, the development team, and at that point, I'm just not gonna be excited, because, how do you mess up FNAF? That's your gold mine. So yeah, we'll see how this goes.